User acquisition is harder than ever lately, so what's the best way to grow mobile games today? Well, that's what we're getting into right now. First, some context. When Apple decided to deprecate the IDFA in 2021, it created some huge challenges. You can't personalize your ads anymore, run retargeting campaigns, or accurately measure ROAS. Basically, it's become a lot harder to run UA because it's an impossible task to identify your target users and optimize ads for them. Well, the IDFA isn't coming back anytime soon, which means advertisers need to adapt to the new normal. Here are a few user acquisition strategies we see getting more and more popular. Number 1, broaden your ad creatives. Instead of trying to target your users with ads from the get-go, you need to segment and target them in your game. And that means going broad with your ads to get as many players as possible to your game. Then, once they're playing, you can start gathering player behavior data that tells you how to adjust your UA. A good example of this is Animal Kingdom, a popular casino game. They were acquired by Playtika after designing ad creatives that appealed to a broad audience. Basically, the gameplay shown in the creative was meant to hook casual users, which it did super well. Then the game successfully monetized those casual users with casino-style mechanics. By attracting a ton of installs from casual users, then monetizing them like they were casino players, Animal Kingdom got the most revenue out of each of their users. Number 2, brand marketing. We're seeing game developers get more and more innovative with their marketing strategies. Until now, performance marketing campaigns were the norm. Now many developers are expanding their UA strategy to include brand marketing tactics like TV ads or ads with celebrities. Again, this is all about broadening the user base. For example, Playtika used Drew Barrymore in this Bingo Blitz ad to tap into Drew's broad following. Meanwhile, Supercell put together a star-studded ad to promote Squad Busters. Number 3, custom product pages. Custom product pages let you design different versions of your game's App Store page and match them to certain ad sets. You're reaching a wide audience, and before they even get to the game, you can get a sense of what they're interested in. Royal Match by King does this. They created CPPs for different player motivations, like those who enjoy match games, users who like puzzle games, and players that want features like ad-free experience and offline play. Then, they created ads with similar messaging that directed to each of these corresponding pages. When players land on the CPP, King can see which ad led them there and get an understanding of the messaging that resonates with their users. So if they find a huge percentage of players come to their CPP about match gameplay and install the game, they would know that a solid chunk of their user base is interested in match features. Then they could show them personalized offers that match this interest, like boosters that clear a row of the board to make more matches possible. Number 4, open direct-to-consumer channels. Like we discussed, the fact that game developers no longer have the IDFA is a major obstacle for running ROAS campaigns. But there is a UA strategy that can help you run targeted campaigns again, and that's building a direct-to-consumer channel which collects email addresses. For mobile gaming, that usually comes down to a web shop, which is a website outside of the app environment that sells products and engages players directly and without Apple and Google in the middle taking 30% fees. A bunch of mobile games are already using web shops to give their titles a boost. Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans, Call of Duty Mobile, Angry Birds, the list goes on. Here are a few user acquisition benefits. First, to complete a purchase on the web shop and get a receipt, players have to enter their email address, which is a piece of identity data you own and Apple and Google can't take away from you. Second, you can use email addresses to retarget players across mobile user acquisition campaigns. You can also use email addresses to build lookalike audiences on Facebook and target similar players. Plus, because you're not selling items through Google and Apple and paying them 30% of your IAP revenue, you keep more revenue in your pocket. You can use that extra revenue to increase budgets on mobile user acquisition and win more impressions. Also, the web is cheaper. The user acquisition cost is cheaper on the web than it is on in-app ad networks. You'll get more bang for your buck if you use some user acquisition budget to try and get valuable players to spend on the web shop instead of in-game. Finally, by collecting email addresses, you can build out a completely new user acquisition and remarketing channel, email. Then you can send a newsletter and personalized emails to players as you wish for free without worrying about the cost per user acquisition. Ready to give your UA a boost? Stash can help. We'll build you a web shop that players love, earns you more revenue for every dollar spent, and boosts your ROAS. Talk to us today to learn more.